RUBI. We're calling it Reparations and Universal Basic Income, and thank each of you for being a part of this initial meeting and hopefully a game changer for our community. As was announced, other cities have really looked at universal basic income as a way to help residents in their community overcome poverty and give them the resources that they need. We do know, and I know, that there are a number of people that have been in our community in the city of Rochester, especially the Rochester Monroe Anti-Poverty Initiative, that has been looking at not only the universal basic income, but also reparations. And so we want to do things that are in partnership with other entities in our city that are already working on this. I know that the United Way and other folks have really been taking a stock of the universal basic income. Today we have students from the University of Rochester that has been looking at both reparations and UBI as an opportunity for the city of Rochester. What we do know is that over 50% of the children in our city school district are impoverished. And we have a lot of programs, a lot of initiatives, and we are program rich and results poor when it comes down to changing what's happening, especially for children that are in our community. We believe that either through home ownership reparations, like what happened in Illinois, that this is an opportunity for parents to be able to lift as they climb, build generational wealth, or through the universal basic income, a way for parents to not have the stress of trying to make ends meet and be able to focus on taking care of their children and their families. Why we have brought everyone here together is because we know that this is of interest to not only the city, it's interest to the county, it's interest to our philanthropic organizations, as well as everyday residents in our community. And we want to look at every option that's available in order to change the outcomes. This is a unique opportunity because we are going to have additional resources. It's not often that you can say that you have a new funding stream that will be coming to your community, and you're looking at how do you utilize those dollars in the most effective way for the residents that were impacted by the illegal effects of marijuana. And so last week, 2 weeks ago, we had a meeting with Majority Leader Crystal Peoples-Stokes, who talked about the legislation, spoke about the business opportunities that were part of intentionally being a part of that legislation. And today, and she also spoke about the resources that will be coming dedicated to communities that had suffered because of the illegal activity of marijuana. And so for us, it's really going to be about making these resources that are coming available to our community in a way that truly impacts them and changes their lives. This is about changing lives, changing neighborhoods, changing things that are happening on the ground. And so this is not a long, drawn out, year-long process. We know that it's going to take 18 months for the regulations to come down, just as we're looking to help people that want to get into the business market of this. We are also looking at, we don't want the dollars to start coming here and then for our community to decide this is what we want to do. We want to be prepared for that. And that's the reason why we've invited each of you here today. I'm thankful to my Chief of Staff, Brittaney Wells, as well as to Dr. Archie, who is our Chief Equity Officer, for leading this initiative and bringing all of you together to really talk about, brainstorm, and develop the plan that will lead our community into the future. With your assistance and your help, we'll be able to make sure that Rochester is on the front end of what we're going to do with these resources and how we're going to change people's lives. We're not trying to reinvent the wheel. We want to work with people that are in this space already, because we believe that partnership and together we can change the outcomes for our residents. And so I'm thankful to Aqua Porter. I know that they have, our MAPI has released some information in a fact sheet on how they recommend these dollars to be used. We're thankful to our students from the University of Rochester for that will be joining us as well. It's going to be doing a presentation. Thankful to County Legislator Sabrina Lamar, who's here representing the county ledge on this particular issue. But it's going to be everybody working together to get the results that we're looking for. When I think about, City Council is getting ready to look at our budget. It was truly intentional when we talk about equity and what we need to do for our residents and home ownership and some of the changes that we are initiating because of the Race Commission's recommendation. I see and thankful for Demond Wilson being here from the Race Commission and being a part of this initiative, as well as City Council member Michael Patterson, who's representing City Council. We have all of our not-for-profit organizations that are represented here, especially the ones that truly impact people of color in our neighborhoods, like the Urban League, ABC, Ibero, the YWCA. It's truly about making sure that we get you the support and the resources that you need in order to impact the people on the ground that you're helping on a daily basis. So thank you all for being here. I'm going to turn this over to my Chief of Staff, Brittaney Wells, to make some initial remarks, but please think of this as an opportunity for us really to change how people in our neighborhoods and people that are affected by poverty every day live, work, and play in our city. And there are small things that we can do in order to make that impact. And those small things, coupled with big things, truly will change what's happening in our community on a larger basis. And when I say those small things, I'm talking about the fact that now people are joining on with the city, and we started paying $15 minimum wage, and now we have the county that announced that they were going to do that. The Race Commission's recommendation. You had our MAPI working with Bruce Proper and SEIU 1199. The University of Rochester is now doing it. Rochester Regional. So when we think about somebody taking the first step and then everybody following the path, that's what you're going to do right here. We're going to take the first step in trying to make sure that these resources that are coming to our community, it's outlined, that we have a plan for it, that we're working with the community to develop that plan, and then it's time to execute. And then we're going to move forward as a community together. So again, thank you all for being here. We definitely know that this is going to be well worth your time, because it's truly, truly a unique opportunity for us to change the people's lives that live in our communities and our most challenged communities every day, and have been committed to those neighborhoods year after year, day after day. And we don't want them to move. We want to improve their community. And that's what this particular initiative is planned to do. So thank you again.